These are stem cells, a groundbreaking achievement in modern medicine that I'm going to be using for the next 30 days. These are supposed to do things such as repair tissue, make your vision better, and even improve some extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. Along with some other benefits that I'm not even smart enough to explain, which is why I invited Dr. Mark to help explain some science.
Hi, my name is Dr. Mark Fedorsik. I've been involved with doing stem cells for almost 10 years now.
The first thing we had to do was get an x-ray of my spine. This was going to pinpoint exactly where my injury was. And if you're wondering how I got injured, let's just say it's not very wise to try to keep up with strongmen in a strength competition.
We're going to hope that they go in there and actually repair some of the damaged tissue from years of lifting.
See this big hole? What do you see here?
Small hole.
You have a solid pinched nerve. Our idea is to get this back in place, close the fibers, your back is good to go.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds like a solid deal to me.
We're about to get stem celled up, and the treatment's about to go down, so I'll see you on the other side.
Now, I can't actually show you guys the injection, but let's just say when I got the stem cells put in my body, I let out a scream that sounded a little like this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Now, stem cells aren't necessarily meant for muscle growth. However, I was curious over the next 30 days to see how my body would change, including my height. I sure hope I get taller. Not sure if that's what they do, but hey, a short king can hope, right? However, what I was really curious about was how much I could extend my lower back. This was the main trigger of my pain. I was going to test it every so often to see if my range of motion would improve and thus seeing if stem cells actually work. But what are stem cells?
Stem cells are actually cells that come from the umbilical cord. Little umbilical cord is filled with millions and millions of stem cells, and they have the ability to restore, repair, regenerate, supplement almost any tissue in the body. Years and years ago, there was an ethical issue of where the actual stem cells came from. Today, that issue no longer exists because the FDA has put forth very heavy regulated rules.
And while that's a very thorough explanation by Dr. Mark, here's exactly what I experienced on day 1 of my stem cell injection.
I know this is going to sound insane, but I feel like there is something inside of my body and it is alive. It feels like there's a warmth going up my entire back. I was sitting on the couch earlier and I felt something really weird. We have a problem. I sat up just before and had a major back spasm where I was just like, ugh. It felt like I was getting electrocuted. So I texted the doc. It turns out this is completely normal. It is safe to say I am definitely a hypochondriac.
Hypochondriac.
What?
Hypochondriac.
Hypochondriac. And then while I was laying and chilling in bed, I just started feeling things different. It feels like all the way up my spine, like all the way up my back and my muscles. It's just warmer than usual. I can't describe what I'm feeling. I think we're gonna see some insane stuff happen over the next 30 days.